No, it's not fancy. It's normal. Hey. Yeah. We got to stay the course. We got to continue to trust what we're doing. Continue to focus on getting better each and every time we step on the floor. In specific areas, I thought, our second half was a great second half against Indy, but the first half we didn't come out with the focus and fortitude that we needed to be able to sustain that for the whole game. So just understanding how hard this league is every single night and how you have to bring it from the beginning every single night. We know our starts have been somewhat of an issue for us throughout the season. So we have got to focus on getting off to better starts.
To play to that high standard that Atlanta Dream basketball, like what is that next level here that you're looking to address, like those specific areas?
Consistency, right? We have to get to a point where we're going to be consistent day in and day out, in terms of executing our schemes, in terms of executing offensively what we're trying to do, which is, move the ball, share the ball, create easy opportunities for people. We have to get a consistent base in those areas, and then we got to defend at a high level.
Yes. Just a question for you. Obviously LA's got a ton of talent. They're coming in with De'Arca Hamby is kind of early in those most improved player conversations. What have you seen from her that makes her so good this season?
I mean, the amazing thing about De'Arca is majority of her stuff is off of effort and want to. Dee's a great player. She's been a great player in this league, 6 Women of the Year, multiple times within this league. And the most amazing thing is she doesn't need anybody else to create for her. She creates for herself by doing the simple things, running the floor hard, defending, getting deflections, offensive rebounding. You know what I mean? IQ stuff like slipping at the right time, just little things like that can help your basketball team. And it's not a set, nobody's setting something up for her. You know what I mean? Obviously she has a skill set, but majority of what D gets is off of just want to, effort, and just flat out outworking people. And that's a great skill set to be able to have.
And then just a quick follow-up from me. Ari is back here.
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to catch
I haven't caught up with Ari, but I try to every once in a while shoot her a text when I see her playing. I'm happy that she's back to looking like herself. We don't want that tonight, but but I'm always happy for, players who have been here who's gone on and still excelling.
Coach, got a couple for you. First of all, about this week, you're going to be facing some teams that you've already seen this season. Thoughts about that going through next Sunday, the teams you got coming.
Right now, to be honest with you, I'm focused on LA. We have to be focused on LA, because we're not in a position to worry about anybody other than the game that's at hand, at task right now, and that's LA. We'll focus on Minnesota and Indy when that time comes. But right now, we have to hone in. LA's playing really well, and so we have to hone in on LA tonight and what they pose for us in terms of the basketball court. So.
This is something with Cheyenne. She talked about adding something to a toolbox in your health coach. Can you talk something about around the league and more players taking care of these health wise?
I mean, I would hope so, right? They're in a high stress field, right? Sports is a high stressful field. Even though it's what you love, it's still you're constantly asked to be able to perform and to do that at a high level. And that's not an easy task to do. So having outside help and outside resources to be able to keep you honed in and to keep you focused, I think is something that everybody should have in the sports field. So I hope that people are taking advantage of those resources and not looking at it as taboo, like it's just another resource, just like a sports performance coach would be, just like a nutritionist would be. It's just another resource to help you be at your best.
Yeah.
Coach Peter London, Beyond Sports. I just wanted to ask about Cheyenne and Tina, two of the best interior players in the league.
Yeah.
What more do you need for them to get you over this hump, after back-to-back losses?
Yeah, I just need them to continue to dominate, dominate their areas, dominate the paint. Anytime you could put pressure on the defense by paint touches and 2 feet in the paint and different things like that. It'll open up a lot of different things for our perimeter players. And so the more dominant they are inside, the more open it'll be for Ryan Howard, for an Alicia Gray, for an AP to be able to utilize their skill set as well. So really just dominating down low, dominating the paint area. And, I think they have the opportunity to do that. They're two great post players. Tonight's a great opportunity for that. I think we have an advantage in that area to where we can dominate. So it's just a matter of them understanding where they need to dominate.
Yeah,
Yes, with Ryan, I noticed how like Cheyenne got going and then that opened things up for Ryan.
Yeah.
Just beating the hot hand more.
Yeah.
Are there different ways that Ryan can get going more? I know paint touches are the first thing, but how else do we do it?
In all honesty, I thought Ryan was the one who got off before Cheyenne got off. Foul trouble kept her down, right? She starts the game 3 for 4 against Indiana, but gets 3 fouls in the first half, so she wasn't able to get out there. But in general, if you're asking in general in terms of Ryan, Ryan has to look for her opportunities. I actually think that she passes up, like she's unselfish, right? She passes up on looks that we think that she should take. And so she has to feel confident that we have the confidence that she should take some of those looks that, maybe she feels are a little tougher, you know what I mean? Because we want to eliminate having to take tough shots if we don't have to. But there are looks that I think for her, for somebody else, they may be tough, but for her, she needs to tackle those. She needs to take those. So just being conscious of her opportunities and then being efficient with those opportunities, I think as well, can help free some things up for her. I think her activity off the ball is going to be really important, how she gets open. At the end of the day, no matter who we play, people are going to be honed in on her, rightfully so. So she has to take advantage of opportunities that come for her and understanding how to be efficient in those opportunities.
Thank you, everyone. Can you talk?
Yep.